Hi everyone, my name is Stefano, and for project 2 I designed and analyzed a USB extension holder with a cable organizer. In this presentation I will briefly explain the design process, the FEA, and the final results. So the reason I chose this project was because my USB extension was hanging underneath my laptop stand, making my workspace look cluttered and making the USB ports basically harder to reach. So my goal was to design a custom holder that will keep the USB extension secure while improving organization and accessibility. So I started by creating and testing different versions of the holder. The first two prototypes helped me identify areas that needed improvement, especially the opening where the USB cable passes through. After making a few adjustments, I completed the final design, which made the cable easier to install while keeping the USB extension securely in place. After finishing the CAD model in SolidWorks, I imported it to Ansys to perform the final element analysis. I generated the mesh, I applied the fixed support where the holder attaches to the stand, and finally I applied a load of about 1.32 newtons to represent the force acting on the part. Once the model was set up, I ran the structural simulation. So the simulation showed that the holder had very little deformation under the applied load. The equivalent stress remained low. Factor of safety was greater than 1, indicating that the design can safely support the expected load. Since the load on the holder is relatively small, no additional design changes were necessary for this part. This project helped me gain more experience with 3D printing, SolidWorks, and most importantly, importing a CAD model into Ansys to perform FEA. It also helped me to understand how CAD and simulations work together during the design process. I feel that this has been one of my favorite classes here at UIC because I got to apply what I learned to a real project. I hope this experience I gained will help me in my further classes next semester. So now I will go ahead and show you guys a point of view of how the part works. Hi guys, welcome to the point of view part of project 2 presentation. So here I will show you guys how the part that I designed actually works under the load that I did on Ansys. So basically here I have the part, as you guys can see, is already secure with some Velcro straps. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how this actually works. So as you guys can see, this is the USB port extension. So what I do is just slide it through just like this. And as you guys can see, the weight on the load is minimal, so that's why I decided to not do any changes because it works just fine, right? Here you can have some cables that you are not using hanging like this, right? But yeah, the part works fine, so I decided not to do any further adjustments. Thank you.